Welcome to Asian ID. In an age where rumors spread faster than truth and emotions are packaged into fleeting headlines, why does a single playful line like "they've already registered their marriage" manage to stir such genuine excitement across an entire audience? If you stumbled upon that sentence and felt confused, does it not reveal how easily we can miss moments that unite thousands in a shared emotional experience? Because this is not gossip about real lives, but something perhaps even more fascinating, a collective celebration of fiction so vivid that it begins to feel real. But when did storytelling gain such power over our perception of reality? At the center of this phenomenon lies the much anticipated third collaboration of duo Yuxin and Wang. Haozhen and Good Rain knows its season, but what kind of connection must two actors share to inspire fans to approve their relationship as if it were real? The phrase "they've registered their marriage" is not merely a joke, but a symbolic gesture of recognition from the audience, a way of saying that their on-screen bond feels undeniable. But why do viewers crave the sense of certainty in fictional love? To understand this, one must look back at where it all began, with National Husband Takes Home, a story that unfolded over 13 years of silent devotion, emotional restraint. But why do stories of quiet endurance often leave the deepest scars on our hearts in that drama? Every glance carried unspoken words, every pause held meaning, and every moment of restraint felt louder than confession. But is it possible that what moves us most is not what is said, but what is left unsaid? Their second collaboration, Meteor, shifted the tone entirely, transforming sweetness into tension and innocence into strategy. Yet their chemistry only intensified. So does true connection reveal itself more clearly in conflict than in harmony? As audiences followed them through these contrasting narratives, something subtle began to change. Because viewers were no longer simply watching characters, they were investing in a dynamic that felt insistent, evolving, and strangely authentic. But how often does fiction manage to build such continuity of emotion? By the time their third project was announced, anticipation had already taken on a life of its own, growing not just from curiosity, but from emotional attachment. But can anticipation itself become a form of storytelling set against the tranquil beauty of Dolly? Good Rain knows its season tells the story of two wounded souls, a resilient single mother and a reserved architect, who find solace in each other's presence. But is healing perhaps the most profound form of love we can witness? Unlike conventional dramas filled with exaggerated tropes, this narrative chooses subtlety, allowing emotions to unfold slowly, like rain nourishing dry earth. But why does gentleness feel so rare and powerful in today's storytelling landscape? Even more intriguing is the poetic detail hidden within the title itself, where the names of the two characters intertwine to form a symbolic promise of timing and destiny. But do such small details deepen our belief in the inevitability of love behind the scenes? Fragments of unscripted interaction further blur the line between fiction and reality, where instinct replaces rehearsal and care appears in fleeting gestures. But why do these unguarded moments feel more convincing than scripted perfection? When fans witness these glimpses, they no longer speak of acting, but of familiarity, trust, and understanding, as if the actors themselves have become extensions of their roles. But where does performance end and perception begin? The phrase "officially certified" becomes a playful declaration of something deeper, a recognition that their partnership has achieved a level of stability and resonance rarely seen. But what does it mean when audiences begin to validate a relationship that exists only within stories? Perhaps it reflects a deeper longing for love that feels steady, proven, and unbreakable, a longing that fiction dares to fulfill when reality often cannot. But are we celebrating them, or quietly comforting ourselves? The return of the original creative team, including Shifan and Yifei, further strengthens the sense of continuity, promising not just another story, but a continuation of emotional truth. But can consistency be the key to trust in storytelling? From billion-view successes to record-breaking reservations, their journey reflects not just popularity, but a rare alignment between performance and audience expectation. But how often do such alignments occur without eventually breaking? As the winds of Dolly carry anticipation across screens and hearts alike, viewers wait not only to see what will happen, but to feel something they cannot quite define. But is it the story they are waiting for, or the emotion it promises to awaken? And when the drama finally unfolds, when every scene plays out and every emotion is revealed, will audiences find fulfillment in what they see? Or will they discover that what they truly longed for was never confined to the screen at all? Because in the end, the most haunting question remains, why do we hold so tightly to these imagined bonds, and what does that reveal about the love we are still searching for in our own lives? Thank you for watching the video. See you again.